Hey everybody, get ready with me real quick. I have to go pick up my medicine. Oh, this bathroom still smells like booty hole, but that's fine. I need to go to the store. Well, first I need to go to the pharmacy, and I need to go to the pharmacy, pick up my new medicine. So, I deal with anxiety. Like I told y'all before. In the other video, I deal with anxiety, so I'm at my psychiatrist. Ooh, I look so fat. That's alright, because we getting that together. I'm at my psychiatrist yesterday, today's Tuesday. I wanted to vlog yesterday, because I had so much stuff to do. I don't know how I overbooked yesterday the way I did. Like, it was crazy. Yesterday was July 8th. I do not know how I overbooked that day like that. So first and foremost, I ain't even gonna lie. One of my appointments I've been booked back in April. Like, I was still working and everything. Like, I remember because I was at work and I booked the appointment. That was for my GYN now. I live in New York. Bronx, New York at that. But anyway, I live in New York and a lot of stuff, like, since the pandemic has been, like, backed up. Like, so they give you appointments way out, like, way far out or whatever. So I had got like a few referrals from my doctor. It wasn't even my doctor, but a doctor, because I went to the hospital. I got the follow up because my arm, oh my God, I thought I was having a heart attack. Please. Like, I started to have like this weird feeling in my my left arm all the way down to my fingers, like from my shoulder all the way down. So I'm a big girl, I ain't gonna lie. And I just been going through like a whole lot of stress since like the fire that happened in my apartment in January. It was just like a trickle down effect. So I just thought that, like, oh my God, like I'm so stressed out, my brain's so stressed out. Like, I think I'm having a heart attack. I think I'm having like an aneurysm. I don't know what was going on. So me, I'm the type of person that I'm not gonna sit. I have this thing with hospitals now because, like, my daughter, like I said, that'll be another story time, but I had a baby who passed away, and I was just in the hospital, like, her whole life, like, and every day, so I kind of got, like, traumatized by hospitals. So I'm not in no rush to be in no damn hospital, but I'm the type of person that I'd rather go to the hospital and y'all tell me it's nothing than for me to stand back and it be something. So I've always been an advocate of that. Like, no matter what, you know, I go through with hospitals or whatever, it didn't matter. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I want to check my health because I still got a whole nother kid. Like, so, and I want to live. Like, the fuck? I'm 30, just turned 30. So I'm just like, I'm the type of person, I go see about my health. Like, there ain't nothing to it. Like, I'm going to go see. I'm going to go see and make sure I'm straight. Yo, what's going on with this here? But, yeah, I'm the type of person, I don't care how many times I be in this motherfucker. Like, you gonna see the kid. Tell me what's wrong. Even though I feel like healthcare in America is a sham anyway, but still, that's still the closest thing that I got before sliding the gauntlet. So, anywho, I was having like this weird, like, pain in my chest, like, literally all the way from here all the way down this arm. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, I don't know what's going on. So I don't want to stay back and, like I said, and then be a dead mother, the duck. And,
Doc, am I gonna be okay? Well,
you know, so I was going to the hospital. So I remember it was this one weekend. When was it? It was April into May. Yeah, so it was April 29th. I think that was a Friday. And, or something like that. No, it wasn't. No, it was March into April. It was March 29th. And I went to the hospital closest to me. And not the best hospital, but it's a hospital. So I'm like giving the symptoms and the circumstances I was out that day. I don't got time to be trying to say, hey, I want to go there, whatever. So I took myself to the hospital ER on the 29th. That was a Friday. And I ain't getting no results, pretty much. Like, I ain't getting no results. I sat in the ER, like, forever, and then I was like, you know what? If I wasn't having a heart attack, I'd have been dead already. So I was like, it ain't that. So, all right, bye. So I left. So I wound up coming back that Sunday, which was the... No, I'm wrong. I went on the 28th or something like that. I think the Friday was the 28th. No, was it 27th? I don't know, but I know the first was Monday. And so I went Friday, and then I went back that Sunday and wound up staying until Monday. Because of what time I went or whatever. So they was pretty much telling me like, hey, you know, they gave me all types of chest, neck, throat x-rays. They x-ray everything, my head, everything. Like, which I don't know what the hell you gave me an x-ray of my head for, but whatever. But I was like, whatever. He was just like, the doctor was just like, you know, we want to give you, we just want to, you know, rule out everything. So they was like, you know, we got good news and bad news. Like, you know, you're not having a heart attack. It's not this, it's not that. Like, it's not muscular. It's not your nerve. It's not this or that. But the bad news is we don't know why the hell you feeling what you feeling.
That's true.
I already had like an inclination of what it was once I ain't died that first day. So I was just like, I'm very busty. Like, I think I'm a 44H in bras.
I got bigger fingers.
God damn!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Stupid. Anyway, and I've always been a busty person, but I've always been a large person, right? So, with me always being a large person, like I was able to like hold down my weight, and I'm still a very, you know, a rather large individual. But after the birth of my daughter, I lost like over 100 pounds, and I've been like at the lowest weights that I ever been at, like in my whole life. Right, so like I've gotten down like to the lowest weight that I've ever been, like as like, you know, as my memory will serve me. Like my lowest weight was, since being on my weight loss journey, my lowest weight was 245 pounds. I think that's the lightest that I got down to. And I've never been there. I remember for years, like I've always been like 290, like always straddling the 300 fence. And never really went over 300 until I got pregnant. I got pregnant with my son in 2014, and I had him. I gained 30 pounds because I was exactly 298 pounds when I got pregnant with my son. And after the birth of my son, I just had I had a really bad loss of appetite, and I lost all the way. And I had gained 30 pounds with his pregnancy, and I got up to like 330, and I never gained no more weight. And then, like, literally, like, I lost all the weight, my baby weight, like, the month after I had my son. Because, like, I had, like, my mom would have to, like, remind me, because I was with my mom when we was in the shelter in Brooklyn. My mom would have to remind me, like, today you gotta go eat, because I would just, like, not eat. Like, I'll forget to eat. And she, being a new mom, like, baby was tired, okay? Like, I was tired, and the baby was active, and I was just like, oh, my God, like, please, somebody get him. But, yeah. I mean, because it just ain't edging right. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna put edge control on them. They keep rising like the sun. I'm gonna put a little. Because, listen, this brown gel gonna pro-style gonna hold you down. But, so yeah, like, I have never been that light before. So, like, I really started to feel, like, aches and pains, like, in my back and my shoulders and all types of stuff. Like, I'm not able to sustain the weight of my breasts any longer, like. So, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I've been entertaining the idea of getting a breast reduction since my whole weight loss journey started 2 years ago, 2022, because that's when I lost my daughter in 2022, because when my daughter was in the hospital, because I gave birth to her, and she never came home with me. Like, she literally lived and died in the hospital. And I was there with my baby every single day. So I didn't even do my 6-week postpartum visit or whatever, because I was in the hospital with her, like, just back and forth, worried about her, like, what was going to happen with her. Like, you know, before that time, before she got, like, really, really sick, and, like, you know, where it was like, okay, ain't no coming back from this, and she became terminal. But before that point, of course, as her mom, I had an idea, like, you know, I want to bring my baby home. Like, I'm like, do whatever y'all gotta do. I want to bring my baby home. So I was just worried about my girl. Like, I wasn't worried about me. Like, and I'm not a person like that. I always take care of my health. But when my daughter was in her crisis, I was just like, Marie, like, you gotta see about baby girl. Like, I was worried about girl. So when she passed away, I was like, okay, now what? Like, you need to worry about your health. Like, I was like extremely, like, I was morbidly obese. Like, I never been that big in my life. When I gave birth to my daughter, I was 378 pounds. Never been that big in my life. Wasn't really even worried about it, like, but it's like I would be going through the videos and looking at her in the hospital and stuff like that. You can barely hear anything because all you hear is like, I never been so heavy where I breathed heavy like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna say, oh, I ain't never breathed hard, because I used to smoke cigarettes and all that and always been a big girl my whole life. So of course there is some breathing hard. But I mean, like,
why am I so out of breath? It sucks being fat.
I'm like, oh my God, like, so I was just like, yeah, no, she's going, like, you know, I could focus on, not saying like, oh, she going, like, you know, but it, like, if she would have came home with me, then like, yeah, I would have got back on my, you know, got on my journey and do what I had to do. But my concern when my daughter was in the hospital was my daughter. So I wasn't worried about me. I wasn't worried about no health. I wasn't worried about being big. Like, I would look at myself like, damn, you big, like, but like, I wasn't worrying about like no health consequences. But then I was just like, all right, when she passed, I was just like, damn. Not saying I ain't know death was real, but like, it puts death back in my face. Like, I've had people that die, like, stuff like that, but it's just like, it put it so close to me. I ain't never had nobody that close to me die. Like, of course I had family, but I never had a child that died. So I'm like, dang, I still have another child. I gotta be here for my kid, and I'm too big. Like, I need to, so I started to consider bariatric surgery, because I'm like, I need to lose this weight, like, right now. Like, so, and I was just like, oh my God, like, I've never been this big in my life. I need help. So, of course, I went to my doctor, told him about everything, because, you know, I had to go back for my, way beyond my 6-week postpartum. Like, it was just like, dang, you just now come back here, because, you know, now I can focus on myself. Like, there's nothing else for me to do, like, but, you know, move on with my life. So, I went through it. I told my doctor whatever, they gave me referrals or whatever. So, my bariatric doctor told me, because I also, that was when I considered, like, hey, I want to let these things go. Look at these things. They large. For what? Why? All these people out here with little itty bitty titties and all this other stuff. And God just overfilled my pot. So, I was like, you know, because when I went to my doctor to consult her about the bariatric surgery, I was telling her, like, yeah, I want a breast reduction, I want a bariatric surgery, I want whatever I can get, like, cut them off. Cut them off, cut it off, cut it, whatever you got to do, take it out, whatever, I don't care. So, my bariatric surgeon told me that it would be best, not my bariatric surgeon, my breast doctor told me it would be best to lose the weight first and then focus on getting my breasts reduced, because it will make no sense to reduce my breasts now and then after I lost weight I might have to get them reduced again. So I was like, that makes no sense. So my bariatric doctor put me on a particular diet, because, you know, it doesn't matter, even if it's like a few pounds, like, they literally just wanted me to lose like 30 or 50 pounds, but I forgot. And they was like, yeah, just, I think it was 30 pounds though. They was telling me, like, I had to lose 30 pounds, and it's not because I wasn't at a healthy weight to get the surgery. I was already at a healthy weight to get a surgery, because most people got to be, like, in their 300s. Some people be 500 pounds, so, like, as long as you lose a certain amount of weight, like, you just got to get to a healthy weight. I was already at a healthy weight to get the surgery, but they just want to see that you could lose weight. So they put me on this diet, and I zoned in, and I stuck to that diet real bad, like, real bad. So, but literally the day I was supposed to meet my bariatric doctor in person, well, I did meet the doctor. It was a virtual visit. Overbooking that day too. I had got a call for an apartment, the one I'm in now, and it's crazy because that was June 19th, 2022. So I started this journey then. And I ain't moved to my apartment until last year. But anyway, that's another story time. Listen, I got so many stories to tell. But anyway, yeah. So I'm literally sitting, because I just had started working. I'm literally sitting at the place, because it wasn't downstairs at my management, but it was another place, another office that my management had, and I'm there, and I'm literally having the consultation with the nurse, and I'm like, oh my God, like, and I'm like, dang, I don't want to be rude or whatever, like, so I had my husband talking, the person or whatever, and I had my husband talking to the people. And I was just literally like just push back in my chair, like trying to talk low, whatever. I was trying to get them off the phone, but she was giving me a diet or whatever. She was telling me everything I had to do, just running me through everything. And then they was like, all right, you can look in your Mar chart, you gonna see. So I see the diet plan that they gave me or whatever, like, you know, I think it was like a high fiber, low something diet, I don't know. But basically like cut down on the sugar, the carbs and stuff like that. Low carb diet, right? High protein, low carb diet. So I started doing that and started losing the weight. They told me lose 30 pounds, but by the time it was time for me to look again to check my weight, I had lost 50 pounds instead of the 30. So I'm like, so I kept going because, you know, it's still a time frame before I meet the doctor again. So by the time I was supposed to meet my doctor again, I was already 80 pounds in. So I'm like, shit, like, I had got down to 300 pounds on my own. So I'm like, you almost back at your pre-baby weight, because with both children, I was 298 pounds. Like I said, I always straddled that 300 fence. Like, literally, the weight when I found out I was pregnant with my son is the same weight I was when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. So I went back. I was like, girl, you almost, you know, you 2 pounds away from your pre-baby weight. So keep it going. So I just kept on this diet, kept on the diet. So I got down to 245. So I got comfortable, started feeling myself this year. But everything going on, like I was not focusing on, like, I wasn't active. I was in and out of jobs because of my anxiety, like. So, and with my last job, like it was just really high stress, and then it just made my anxiety just go. So I'm like, well, big baby got to take a seat, and I need to focus on my mental health. But with that, like the anxiety medicine that they gave me, I overeat. Like I overeat bad because like I got good with like portion control and stuff like that. Like I was like, you know, so it's just, you know, but I started to realize like you're eating until you're full again. Like that's something I learned. Like you don't eat until you're full, you eat until you're satisfied, and that's it. But you know, black parents, black households, you gonna sit there, you gonna eat all that food, you gonna make sure you eat all that food. Like don't get me wrong, I had my family telling me I was fat my whole life, but you making collard greens and bones and stuff every Sunday, like, oh, you need to eat fruits and stuff, but you giving me steak and ribs every Sunday. Make sense. Like, I'm gonna go outside and just, I'm a kid. I ain't got no money. How about this food? How about this healthy food? Provide it to me. Yeah, collard greens don't mean nothing when you soak it in the neck bones for an hour. But I digress. So, I got real good with, you know, portion control, stuff like that, but with anxiety and, you know, mental problems, man, listen, food becomes your friend again. And that's what happened. So I rebig my back. 20 pounds, 265, 267 now. So from my smallest weight, I was 245. So I'm at like 265 now. So that's like 22 pounds on the gain. So I'm just like, ugh. We got to go back. So that's why I started the gym and everything. But I've been getting lazy again. And I got to get myself together. Like, I'm not gonna say I was lazy, but I was sick over the weekend, so I didn't go to the gym Saturday or Sunday or yesterday, Monday. So I'm like, that's 3 days I was out of the gym, so I gotta definitely make the rest of this week count. So yeah, now we here. So I need to go outside though. I need to go pick up my new medicine, because like I said, she prescribed me new medicine, and that's not what I was even talking about. I was talking about how I overbooked yesterday. So yeah, I spoke with my psychiatrist. That was at 10 o'clock. Then I had to go and do 2 other appointments. I had to go to a medical appointment, a psych appointment, and then I had to go meet with my GYN. Now, them other appointments just came about because, like I said, I'm dealing with my mental health and all that stuff. So it was just like, I just got the psych appointment and the medical appointment like 2 weeks ago. And then my psychiatrist appointment came a month ago because I see her every month. So I was just like, damn, but I'm not realizing that I'm overbooking a day, because if I don't write it down, I don't remember. So yeah, now we here. So I got it done though. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I was going to vlog yesterday, but big fella was tired. It was just too much going on, so that didn't happen. So yeah, now we here. But I need to go run outside because it look like it's, what time is it? Oh damn, my watch is off. I hate when I put my watch on and I just have it on and it's not on. Cause yeah, let me see. It's 6:08. Yeah, and the sun don't go down till like 8. So yeah, let me go run outside because I just got back to start going down, baby. So yeah, I should put my headphones on. Might be better. I hope y'all can hear me. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. Before it starts raining. Before it starts raining. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Let me see. Yeah. But, I gotta delete some of these videos on my phone. I gotta really actually start putting these videos together because I hate having ADHD and other issues because it just makes it so much easier to not do anything. So, I gotta pull up my pants. Let's go. Tally ho. But yeah, like I really want to get into this YouTube stuff. But it's either editing, like I can make videos all day. Like that ain't the problem. I ain't got no problem with that. Oh, that's probably what my mother was smelling. My mother came to my house and was like, "Ew, it smell musty." And when she was by the door, because I try not to leave issues in my house, so she made sure she got all her stuff together and then went by the door. She like, "Oh, what's that smell? Smell musty." And I'm like, "Don't play with me." But she was like, maybe it's me. Because when she walked in my house, she was like, "Oh, it smells good in here. You made fish." I'm like, I ain't made no damn fish. I cook steak last night. What you trying to say? My house smells fishy? And she was like, "Oh, maybe because I want fish or whatever." So I was like, "Yeah, sometimes we smell things that we want." So, but I forgot I went food shopping Sunday, and just being sick and it makes you lazy. Definitely tapped into my inner laziness. I tapped into my inner laziness. And I ain't been doing nothing. I told you it's been 3 days since I've been to the gym. But that's alright, we're gonna get it together. But I didn't break down my meat because I usually break down my meat. I just don't put the containers in the freezer as is because I got a small freezer to my refrigerator, and it just makes no sense to put all those things. So I break it down or whatever. And because my family, they picky when they eat, it's no sense for me to take out meat, defrost it, and make all the meat. So, because nobody really eats it. So, I break it down. Oh, God. Anyway, I break the meat down, but it took a minute. So, I ain't do it till last night. Like, I ain't do nothing till last night. I made some steak on my grill, my indoor smokeless grill. I hate the Bronx. It's so loud. But anyway, I broke the meat down. I put them in like little freezer bags and stuff like that, like separated. So I ain't do that till last night. But yeah, I made steak on my indoor smokeless grill. Some yellow rice because my husband love rice. Love yellow rice, real bad. He like rice period, but he really love yellow rice. So whatever I make, he always is like, make rice, make rice, make rice. So FDNY ambulance, loud as hell. They ain't gonna get you through because it ain't no way for them to go. So work on that person inside the truck and turn that shit on. Anyway, I was supposed to be making steak and salad, but we got to the supermarket and I started realizing that I didn't put a lot of stuff on my list that I was supposed to put up there. And by the time my car started looking full, I was like, all right. I'm tired of this shit now. Like, I don't want to do this. Let's go. Whatever I don't got, we can come and get later or whatever. So that's what happened. So I didn't get the salad. But yeah, so I already had some yellow rice and I bought more yellow rice, but he like Goya yellow rice better. And it do taste a little better than the one I've been getting because I don't know what happened. That rice used to slap, but not no more. It don't slap no more. It's just like yellow rice, like white rice that's just the color yellow. It actually has less of a taste than white rice. It's crazy. So, I put that bag down and did not pick it back up. I was supposed to take that bag with me. Damn it! Ugh, I hate it. But anyway, I made steak, yellow rice, and corn. Lord have mercy, but I couldn't get that out. I've been fighting for my life to stay with what I made. Child, this is why I gotta edit these videos because I be glitching like a motherfucker. But yeah, so pretty much I said all that to say I had like the meat packages still sitting in the house. So when I just picked up, I was like, ooh, it smelled funny. Like it didn't smell like, you know, like when you leave old meat packages because of the blood, like it has that like really bad smell. So yeah. Oh no, they arrested somebody.
Innocent. And Mama, I love you. P.O.P. I would have died.
The Bronx can never be great. Like, I could never just be great. Like, oh my God. Can I cross? Because I just want to cross and get away from this police activity. Because, yeah, they just locking my boy up. He not my boy. I don't really know that man, but whatever. That is so good. Because anxiety, I've always suffered with insomnia, but with stress and anxiety, like, heightened. Yeah. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not feeling calm. I should get on this bus, but I said I was gonna walk. Committed to being healthier. So I'm gonna walk. Y'all can walk with me. I'm gonna vlog it. The Bronx. Thanks, the Bronx. Just.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
And I hate it. But yeah, so it's funny, like my husband, he had a double today. He worked at a restaurant. I ain't gonna say what restaurant we were at, but he worked at a restaurant in the city. Very nice restaurant, by the way. It's for the YC people. It ain't really for us. But we go every now and again because, you know, he works there, so we get discounts. But he had a double today. But he get a break in between his shifts. And I literally had like a dream. I was loving his balls, and then, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I'll bleep it out. And I woke up and I just see him. So I'm like, with one of my medicines that they told me, like, with my anxiety medication, it gives you like very vivid dreams. So I opened my eyes. I thought I was still dreaming. Like, he was like, "Hey, pretty lady." I was like, "Oh wait, you're really here? Like, you're really, really here?" I was like, "Oh, I'm not dreaming. Okay, hi, Pooh." So he was like, "Oh, I tried to like not wake you. I'm sorry if I woke you. Like, I wanted to leave before you woke up because he know me. Like, I love my man. Like, I really love him.
I love him. I know him, y'all. I know him. I know this man.
Like, we done went through so much together. He is my everything. Don't get me wrong, we go through hard times, but it's not better than the good times. So the good definitely outweigh the bad, and we're working together to be better. So, like, you know, whenever we go through things, like, we kind of lock in and we just become stronger, and I feel like we fall in love with each other even more. But he's my person.
Man, sit your ass down.
And like with me being out of work and with my mental health, I be bored. I just be missing him. So he know he be coming home and I be like, don't leave. But I ain't gonna hold you. Big fella was too tired to do that. Cause I was up since this morning because my mom, she wanted to come to my house to take care of some business that she had. But I was fighting for my life, like, cause I had took one of my sleeping pills. Not today or last night, but yeah, yesterday morning. Cause I ain't go to sleep till like, I wanna say like 3 in the morning. So like once I was like, damn, I gotta get up at 10. I got stuff to do. Like, let me just take one of these pills so I can get some sleep. Please, baby. I was up since like 9. No, I was up since 8 o'clock yesterday. So I got like 5 hours of sleep. But the pill make you sleep and it stay in your system. So with me not sleeping the full duration of the pill out, I had to get up. Like I said, I had to speak virtually with my psychiatrist at 10. Then I had to get ready to be at one of my, see, 2 of the appointments is at the same place. It was just 2 different doctors I had to see. So one was at 1 and one was at 2. Then immediately after that, I had to go to the GYN at 3:30. Ooh, look at this sweat mustache that I developed. It's a little warm. So I was like, damn. By the time I got home, it was after 4. And Big Fella was tired. And then me and my husband, we was talking about some stuff. Because, you know, in the future, we want to have more children. So we gotta not get heated, but we was talking about uncomfortable things. So I was just like, we at the point in our relationship where we don't argue about dumb shit no more. Like, so I was just like, ugh, I'm so tired. I gotta go to bed. So I went to bed and I had jumped up at like 8:20 last night, and that's when I had to cook. So I was like, oh my god. Courtesy of the Bronx again. Man, loud. So I was like, when I look at the time, I just wanted to stay in bed. So I'm not literally letting the pill work. So even though I already took it like yesterday morning at 3 a.m., because I'm not letting it work, like it keep making me feel like I want to go to sleep. So even today I was like, damn, I didn't take that pill since yesterday morning. But I was tired. Like when my mother left, like I was tired. Like my mother was here. She was using my phone for something. Because her phone got cut off for now. We getting that together. But that's why she had to come to my house to use my phone. So I was laying in the bed with my son because he came in my room. And I just started to fade. And I was like, oh God, I gotta get up. I gotta walk around. I gotta do something because I'm going to fall the fuck asleep. So I got up or whatever. But as soon as my mother left, oh my God. It cannot be that many emergencies. Jesus. Probably, but come on now. So, look at this. Ridiculous. So, I'm like, all right. My husband just left. He was just like, right, babe. Try to get out the house by 5:30, at least like 5 o'clock-ish. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta come here real quick because CVS pharmacy closed at like 7, but I think the whole situation closed at 7. Ooh, this air feels good. So, that's what we doing. We getting it together. I will walk down and snack out, but being in CVS, stay expensive, so that definitely don't be, sir. That definitely don't be no problem for me, because I walk in this motherfucker, walk right out. Come right back here, get my meds, and be done. Yo, they steal everything in the Bronx. They'll steal your thoughts. Oh God. But this is boring. It's a little long. So, I'll be back when I go to the next store.